Our topic for today is all about write the quadratic equation given the sum and product of its root. I know you have already understand what are the sum and product of its roots. Ito yung formula, di ba, for the sum of the roots, and this is the formula for the product of the roots of quadratic equations. So ngayon, given the sum and product of the roots, kailangan nating hanapin yung quadratic equations. So we have the standard form, ax squared plus bx plus c equals a. Kapag dinivide natin to, both lahat ng sides sa a, makakancel si a, mabibring down si x squared, b over ax plus c over a equals 0. At para makuha natin yung formula na negative ba, nilagay ko yung negative b over a and then naglagay ako ng negative sa labas. So, bakit ko ginawa yun? Para negative times negative b over a is positive b over a. Then, copy x plus c over a equals 0. So, therefore, for us to get the quadratic equations given the sum of the product of its roots, ang gagawin lang natin is just to write x squared minus ano yung naging sagot for the sum of the roots plus yung naging sagot for the product of the roots, then equals 0. Yun na yung solutions for that. For our first example, kailangan natin kunin ang quadratic equations given the sum and product of the roots, which is negative 5 and 6. So, paano natin gagawin yon? We will use this format na nakalagay sa taas. Okay, so just bring down x squared, copy negative, and then yung sum natin is negative 5, copy x, copy the sign, positive, and then yung 6, yung product natin is 6. Then equals 0. So, bring down x squared. Alam natin na when we multiply, kapag the same sign, positive. Okay, so negative times negative 5, the answer is positive 5. Then bring down x. So, i-bring down na lang natin to. Plus 6 equals 0. And this is our quadratic equation na may product, na may sum and product of the roots of negative 5 and 6. Okay, so for our second example, kailangan din natin kunin yung quadratic equation given the sum and product of the roots, which is negative 7 over 3 and negative 2. So, paano natin gagawin? We will use this format na nakalagay sa taas. So, copy x squared minus the sum. Ano ba yung sum natin? We have negative 7 over 3. Then, write x plus yung product, which is negative 2. So, kailangan natin i-close parenthesis kapag negative. Then, write equals 0. So, bring down x squared. Pag parehas negative, nagiging positive. So, 7 over 3, copy x. Kapag magkaiba ng sign, minus. Negative ang sign. Then, copy 2 equals 0. So, again, positive times negative 2, the answer is negative 2. Ngayon, hindi pa to yung final answer natin. Kasi hindi siya kagaya nito sa taas, walang fraction. Dito mayroon. Diba may over 3. Para mawala yung denominator na 3, kailangan natin i-multiply yung buong equation sa 3. Para mawala na yung fraction. So, i-multiply natin siya sa 3. Saan ko nakuha yung 3? Dito. So, denominator ni 7 over 3. So, now, we multiply na. So, we have x squared times 3 The answer is 3x squared plus 7 over 3 times 3, the answer is 7x. So, paano nangyari na naging 7x na lang? Kasi, na-cancel itong denominator na 3. Okay? Na-cancel siya, kaya naging 7x na lang. And then next, copy the sign, negative, then multiply. 2 times 3, the answer is 6 equals 0 times 3, the answer is 0. Always remember na lahat ng number na minumultiply to 0 is always equal to 0. Okay, and this is our final answer. Ito yung quadratic equation na may sum and product of the roots na negative 7 over 3 and negative 2. So, for our third example, kunin din natin yung quadratic equation. So, given the sum and product of the roots which is negative 6 and 4. Now, bring down x squared minus, ano ba yung sum? That is negative 6, then write x plus, yung product natin is positive 4, then equals 0. Bring down x squared. Pag parehas negative, nagiging positive 6. So, bring down x plus 4 equals 0. And this is our final answer. For our last example, we will get the quadratic equation given the sum and product of the roots, which is 6 and 5. So, we will use itong form na nakalagay sa taas. So, just copy x squared minus the sum, which is 6x plus the product, which is 5, then equals 0. So, bring down x squared. Negative times positive 6, the answer is negative 6x. Bring down positive 5 equals 0.